This week on Xplosion, we go around the ring with Jake Christ of OVE, a classic match from Against All Odds 2010. But right now, an exclusive matchup between two knockouts. It's Spinelli versus Hania right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Jersey City,
Spinelli makes her way to the ring. And this knockout comes in with a bad attitude, a Jersey attitude, if you will, and wants to make a real impact on the knockouts division.
Well, that's the kind of attitude that you get when you're from New Jersey. It's different. It's the East Coast attitude. It's the you can't bother me attitude. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, we all have it. I don't think there's anything wrong with the attitude of Spinelli. As long as she can back it up inside the ring, why not?
And certainly what we've seen so far from this knockout is a desire to be on top of the knockouts division.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Hania has a major opportunity against Spinelli. You never know what you're going to get on Xplosion, JB.
Hania makes her way to the ring, and what we have seen of her in a very short time is an opportunist, if you will. The way she announced her arrival here to Impact Wrestling by taking out Rosemary. And if you're going to make an impact, if you're going to take somebody out first night in, boy, Rosemary is quite a tough challenge, a big fight to pick.
And now Hania, she bursts on the scene, she makes a name for herself, and perhaps she's gotten inside the mind of other female athletes like Spinelli.
And here is our first chance to see these two, first time ever, locking up Spinelli on our left, and Hania squaring off here on Xplosion, this knockouts exclusive.
You know, JB, like when you go to prison, the first thing that when you go to prison,
how do you know?
The first thing you're taught to do when you go to prison is to go after the biggest, toughest dude and just smack him right in the face.
Is that? I'm not going to ask.
That's what Hania did when she burst onto the scene here. She went after Rosemary, and now every other knockout's like, whoa, I don't know if I'm going to mess with this Hania the Huntress. I'm going to stay away from her.
Well, certainly what we've seen in a very short time is a woman who really wants to make an impact, and we've seen that from both Spinelli and Hania, trading kicks back and forth. Who's going to get the best of this one?
Spinelli, she's been around a few times, and look at these two. They got the same thing in mind here.
How are we going to settle this? You put your leg down, I'll put my leg down, and let's...
Can you trust the other one? Now they're looking over at Riley.
Who?
Riley. Riley, the referee.
Well, let's see if he can strike a peace deal here.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Riley, just be careful. Oh, wait a minute now. Come on, Spinelli, not fighting fair.
Well, they did put each other's foot down. Riley's trying to put his foot down.
And Hania stops Spinelli, grabs onto the ropes, DDT on Spinelli by Hania.
Jimmy, I gotta let you in on a little secret.
Go ahead.
I have no idea if his name's Riley or not.
How would you? Wait a minute. Cover now. 2.
Yeah, I just made it up.
What happened to your accuracy? What happened to your journalistic integrity?
No, he's never introduced himself to me. I've seen this kid a million times, never come up and said hello.
All right.
My name's so-and-so.
And now there's a passive aggressiveness coming out. Josh Matthews, once again, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just letting it be known.
All right. Hania letting it be known that she wants to be on top of the knockouts division and is willing to do anything, go through Spinelli to get there.
I'm liking what we're seeing here. A lot of aggression from Hania.
And face first right into the mat as Hania showing so much aggressiveness. More of this knockouts matchup. Ooh. When we return from this break. And we are back. Hania going to work on Spinelli. Knockouts action here on Xplosion.
Hania was in control throughout much of the commercial break. She's just been inflicting just a flurry of offense on Casey Spinelli, unlike anything we've ever seen before.
And now Hania rolls up Spinelli. Here we go. Here's a cover, and no, not enough. And you have to appreciate the aggressiveness. Hania staying on Casey Spinelli with a barrage of offense, and now rocking back and forth, and Spinelli is in trouble.
And I think it goes to show, JB, just how much the the championship means to all these knockouts. Competing here means to all these knockouts. You know, they want to be here, they want to be the best, they want to be on top, and they want to show just how good they are. Casey Spinelli may have to verbally quit. She can't tap out, her hands are locked.
And now Hania, oh, boot right to the back and sends Spinelli face first right into that unforgiving mat. And a cover. Not enough.
You gotta get flush. You gotta get flush on your opposition. That's what Hania didn't do there. She went for the cover, it was loose, and it allowed Spinelli to kick out at 2.
Spinelli now checking for her front teeth, I'm assuming. After being on the wrong end, a lot of shots from Hania now, who goes, oh, wait a minute. Cartwheels her way out. Spinelli now takes down Hania with a right clothesline. Kick to the midsection.
Remember, Spinelli calls herself 2 scoops. It's going to take a lot to defeat Casey Spinelli.
Into the ropes now. Sunset flip. Spinelli kicks, lands, and delivers. Here's a cover. And not enough.
I like the cover there by Spinelli. She got her stacked up on her shoulders. It takes everything, all that lower body strength from Hania to kick out at 2.
And Hania facing tough competition this week in Casey Spinelli, who's coming in full steam ahead. Goes for a bulldog now and connects. That could do it.
Got her.
Spinelli, not enough.
Let's see what Spinelli does now after a great combination of moves there. A thunderous bulldog. She'll look over at the referee, make sure it was 2, and go to work.
Well, Riley, if that is his name. Oh, wow, there's a connect. Spin kick and 2, and boy, Riley didn't see the shoulders were up, at least the right shoulder.
Yeah, he positioned himself behind Hania, and Hania had placed her body. Just an awkward cover there, and Spinelli stays alive.
And now Hania wants to finish off Casey Spinelli.
I wonder if Riley's on the take from Hania, or if he's got a crush on her. You never know, JB. Wrestling's a weird sport.
Wait a minute. Blocked. Spinelli now has Hania in a tough predicament. Could this be the finishing touches? No, Hania able to kick out, reverses the move. And Hania has Casey Spinelli up, drops her right on the back of her head. Spinelli defeated by Hania. What a win, what a victory. Her first time here on Xplosion. She is victorious over Casey Spinelli.
You know, Hania backing up what she did to Rosemary on Impact, and she defeats Casey Spinelli. I expect big things from Hania in the very near future here on Impact.
Well, certainly look out, Rosemary. Look out, Knockouts champion Laurel Van Ness. Hania is here to make an impact and capture championship gold. Will she be successful? Well, she's off to a good start tonight with a victory here on Xplosion. Hania victorious this week on Xplosion.